so.
Baby striper, guys, look at this. It's a baby striped grass. Oh my god! Look at this. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get it. We are here for the next few hours fishing in the beautiful Norfolk, Virginia. We are here at this fishing pier to pick up bait because we are heading to the Elizabeth River in Portsmouth. And I got this idea from King of Crank. I saw his video when he was visiting Virginia Beach and Norfolk, and man, he was catching some major monsters. So guess what? Hubby and I are heading to Portsmouth, Elizabeth River to catch hopefully some monster redfish. So let's get on with this beautiful day and we'll show you around. Let's go. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my god, the water is so blue and calm. Oh, I just love life. I love fishing. I love being on the water. Oh, so beautiful. Guys, I don't know if you can see it. In the distance, there is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. This is the Chesapeake Bay, and beyond the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is the Atlantic Ocean. This is the furthest south of the Chesapeake Bay. So you can imagine the species that you're going to be catching here. Is Ocean View Pier. It is the longest pier in America. If you're looking for flounder, if you're looking for spots, this is your location. It is the most beautiful space, and there is fish cleaning stations here as well. So definitely check it out. If you ever get an opportunity to get down to Norfolk, this is the best pier to visit. There is a restaurant and there is bar upstairs and bait. So everything that you need to have a fantastic day out on the water is right here at the Ocean View Pier. So we've made it to the Elizabeth River in Portsmouth in Norfolk. And guys, look at how beautiful this place is. This is apparently where the Navy is doing all of their repairs on their battleships. And to be here fishing in this deep water where there is redfish and drum and a lot of large species, man, this is amazing. There's battleships all around us. Wow. Look at this. The downtown area is right there. Gosh, you can't believe how massive these ships are. So let's see what we can catch in here. We're gonna set up the rod. I have my 10-foot rod. Mahmoud is here. He's gonna be setting up his other rod. Let's do our first cast of the day. Let's go. So I have my Shakespeare rod set up with mullet. I spoke to the owner of the bait shop and he said if you are targeting redfish, drum, any of these larger species, that it's really good to use the mullet, shrimp, and then there's also the got you plug, which we do have. Huh? Gotcha! The gotcha. So here's gonna be my first cast of the day. Let's go. I have a 2-ounce sinker on here. The water is going to be deep. We will see what we catch. Ooh. Let's see. I don't feel it, but let's see. That was a big, strong bite. Woo. Okay, it's still on there. But wow, that was a good bite. Ooh, I think I got something. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Habibi, it is heavy. Oh my God, it fell off. Oh my God, it was so big. Oh my gosh. So we have been here now for about 45 minutes. Got some really strong bites. The current is moving out. So there's a lot of undercurrent here and quite deep. I might need to change out my line because it's not going all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, I need to refresh my line, but the bait is going very quickly because there's a lot of fishes down there that are pulling. I do have my got you bait that I'm going to be using soon, but I'm going to be using shrimp right now, targeting some different species. But it's a beautiful day, guys. Look at this. Blue skies, Navy ships, fishing. I don't think it gets better, for real. I don't think it gets better than this. Name one thing that's better. I mean, I can name a few things that's better, but right now, this is perfection. Let's get our line out here. Beautiful. Mahmoud went a little bit further down the river so that he can see what he can catch down there. It's not too busy, which is great. Ooh, I just saw a nice big bite. Let's see. Nice big bite. Come on. Big bites. Really big nibbles. They're definitely at the bottom of the water. It's very deep. I would say it's probably about 20 plus feet deep here. So obviously because of the large ships that do have to maneuver their way through here. But yeah, got some really strong bites. We'll keep an eye on it.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy.
Postage.
That was a great bite. Lywood's gonna get me an ice cream. This is what's fun about fishing.
Ice cream. King
All
size.
right, king size. Let's see what I want. What do I want? What do I want? I don't want brownie.
Bunny tracks then.
Yes. Thank you. Cheers. Well, we haven't caught any fish yet, but we're about to catch the ice cream vibe. Fishing and eating ice cream. Ooh, that looking good, baby. Yeah. Enjoy it. We're about to enjoy this ice cream. Skunks. We got some major skunks all today, guys. Ugh. What do you have to say for yourself?
No luck.
No luck.
Not every day is Sunday. So
Not every day is a good catching day. We use all the bait that was recommended to us. We did all the techniques that was recommended to us. Maybe it was the time of day that we came. Maybe it was a little too early in the middle of the day.
But this park is really amazing actually. It's a beautiful view. So
Yeah.
chill. Amazing.
Yeah.
No restrooms by the way.
No restroom, so come prepared.
That's the worst thing.
We are about to go and drive 4 hours home. Well, not me. He is about to drive 4 hours home.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. I hope that you are well. Yesterday in Norfolk, we had such a fantastic time. The weather was beautiful. Everything was on point except the fishes. No fishes were biting. Win some, lose some, I guess. But it is a brand new day, and guess what your girl is gonna go do? I have been craving crabs, and I haven't had crabs in so long. So let's see if we can go to Solomon's and catch some crabs. And maybe we'll do a little catch and cook later with it, you know. Let's see what we can find. yeah, you know, it's the end of September, and September crabbing can be a little hit or miss depending on where you go, because the crabs are moving out to deeper waters. And also, it's been raining pretty much most of the evenings here in the area. So the crabs like to dig themselves, you know, tuck themselves away from all of the stuff that's moving when it's raining. And then plus, when it rains, the water becomes a little bit more fresh water. So yeah, guys, so I am excited to go and do a little bit of crabbing today. Let's see what we can get. I am here finishing up my coffee. It is early. It is about 8 o'clock. We have about an hour's drive to get there. We had to pick up some chicken, get everything ready. So yeah, let's do some crabbing. Let's see what we can find. It's a good price. Look at how many chicken legs, and it's only $6.74. Try to do, look at what in the woods, you wouldn't, if you had to break it down and make packing a lot or do something about it. If you see that how that thing looking in the Hatter Safari. That's because they don't care, Mom. They just don't care. All right, so we have made it to Solomon's. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. We have low tide right now. I put out my 4 crab pots, and I also have my Shakespeare rod in the water. It is slack tide actually, so not a lot of waves, not a lot of movement. I see a lot of minnows and bait fish in the water, so hopefully we can catch up on something. I have my line in the water with night crawlers, and we have our crab pots in the water, so let's see what we can get a hold of, and hopefully it's going to be a successful fishing day. Nothing. I just put the crab pots out there maybe for about 5 minutes, maybe even less than that. Maybe it's been 3 minutes actually. The water is so clear, I can see all the way down. This is how clear it is. Wow. Yeah, I can see where the chicken is. This is how clear the water is. It's amazing. This is probably the clearest I've ever seen this water, ever. And probably the lowest. Even though yesterday had a lot of rain. Wow, I can see that. It's so clear. So we had a lot of a lot of rain last night. Maybe this needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah, there you go. Needs to be a little lower. Yeah, so we had a lot of rain. Look at all the bait. Look at all the little minnows. Beautiful. Yeah, so anyhow, as I said, we had a lot of rain yesterday, and so the water definitely looks super clean, super fresh, which I don't know if you're gonna get a lot of crabs today. Look at how many of these minnows. I have to get the other camera so I can show you what it looks like. But let's see if we can pull this line, pull this crab pot, and see. No, nothing. Wow, so clear. Other people are out here fishing. Beautiful day though. Let's see if I can show you this bait. Look at all of these little minnows. And if I had a cast net, it'd be so great. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this big guy. Whoa, and it's nice and rusty. This looks like it's about a 6-incher. Wow. Let's get it into the cooler. I forgot my cooler at home, so I got this little white one from 7-Eleven. So nice. All right, first crab is in the pot. Let's go. Nothing. I feel like there's something on my line. Yeah, something's on it. Oh, what is it? It's a puffer fish. Look at this puffer fish, guys. Look at this. Let's go and get it off. Get it back into the water. Took all of my bait, so let's put some more worms on here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out here. I love seeing other anglers fishing. I see a number of people out on the kayak and on their boats enjoying themselves. Oh, I want to say a huge shout out to Fishing and Outdoors with J. Mitch. He is a fellow angler in the area that has a YouTube channel. Check him out. It's Fishing and Outdoors with J. Mitch. He catches some monster catfish, monster striped bass. He got some techniques that you guys got to check out. So follow my brother and you'll see maybe both of us in a video sometime. Who knows? Right now, it's like low tide.
Yeah. You get home, tell him how lucky he is.
Huh?
You get home, tell him how lucky he is.
Oh, I will. Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What are you catching out of here?
Crabs. There's crabs, there's fishes, but yeah, crabs is what we're here for.
Okay. Is it just the string, or can you use a
You can use a trap.
How big? Is there a certain limit? We're coming from PG.
Uh-huh.
We just moved down here.
Yeah.
So we're trying to find different spots to fish.
Yeah. No. The ones I use is like a regular crab pot. But I mean, you can use whatever you want as long as you have the license for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So long as you have a Maryland license.
Yeah, the Maryland crabbing license. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter as long as you, because I'm coming from PG.
Mhm.
So my license would still be good out here.
Yeah, as long as you do it for Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I tried to ask the cop, and the cop was like, I don't know. It's like, okay, so I'm taking I should be.
Ooh, let's see. Something just hit my line. Something just hit it. Something just hit my line. Ooh. Ooh, still there. Still there. Still there. Oh, did it fall off? Nope. Still there. What is it? Oh shit! It's a striped bass. It's a baby striper, guys. Look at this. It's a baby striped bass. Oh my god! Look at this. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get it off. Wow, guys. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful striped bass. Beautiful. Let's go and get it off. Ooh, look at this beautiful striped bass. Wow. All right, we're gonna get you off. Wow, that was such a good catch. Wow. All right, we need the mommy or the daddy. We need the mommy and the daddy. Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Come on, little crabby, go on. a nice crab. This is about a 5 3/4. Good. Let's go ahead and put it into the chest. Alright, now we got 3 nice. Ooh, trying to come out. Ooh. Nice jumbo size crab. Let's go, baby. All right, we got ourselves another crab. Very nice. Let's go ahead and throw it in here. Big guys. Yep. You know, it's quite a bit rusty, but it's a bit too small. This here is about, I would say, 4 inches. Look how tiny it is. I'm just trying to climb up. So small. Nice. Look at this nice big crab. All right, so we are back in the kitchen. We had an awesome day crabbing. I got about 6 crabs, and that's all that I need to make this dish. So I have the crabs on ice. They are there cooling down. You know, those feisty blue crabs, you just need to kind of put a little bit of ice and then they kind of go dormant. So yes, we're gonna cook those up in a special way. So I'm gonna be doing regular steamed crabs with corn and potato. But then at the end, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to make it an extra delicious. I'm gonna be making a butter, paprika, garlic sauce, a little sweet, a little tangy, a little spicy with some cayenne pepper. And then we're going to toss it all together with the crab and the potato and the corn. And I'm gonna toast a little bit of French bread to go with it. So imagine dipping that. So excited. So come along with me. Let's go make this recipe. Let's go. Hey Siri, put on a clock for 22 minutes. The crabs are here cooking. They have about 20 minutes to steam with the corn and the potatoes. I'm also making my hubby steaks and mashed potato. And so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make myself a little drink, go take a nice shower and come back, and this will be done. And then I'm gonna make this special sauce to go over the crabs. All right, so the next thing we need to do is to let the crab, corn, and potatoes cool down completely, because there is another part that we're going to be doing, and we need to remove the back. So it's a little hot still. So we're going to let this sit, and then we'll come back to it soon. In the meantime, let's go make our delicious, juicy sauce, saucy sauce for this. Okay, so I cleaned the crabs, just removed their backs. These are already good to go. They're already steamed and seasoned, but we're going to add some extra delicious seasoning to this. So let's go make our delicious sauce. All right, so we have some water. We're going to drop some butter into here, let this melt down, and then we will add our aromatics. So we have onion, peppers, and parsley. We will let this come to a full saute. We will add garlic. You can add as much garlic as you want. You can add fresh garlic, doesn't matter. We're gonna add some paprika. We're not gonna add any salt to this dish, to this sauce, I mean, because it already has salt in the crabs, right? From the JO seasoning as well as the Old Bay. So we'll let this boil down, thicken up. Ooh, this is looking so good. We're gonna add some cayenne to this. Just a little bit of cayenne. Oh my God, it smells divine. Oh my God. Look at how the sauce has thickened up nicely. Ooh, this is exactly what I need to see. Now we will put it onto the crabs. Let's do it. Right, so here is the final result. I have a nice piece of French bread there, corn, potatoes. Ooh, the most delicious, juicy sauce. My mouth is watering. So let's dig in. Wow. Guys, this is beyond delicious. Let me show you. Look, I have a nice piece of crusty French bread. I'm going to dip it into the sauce. Look at that. Look at this. Wow. Beyond delicious. Look at the potato. Ooh. Look at the corn. Ooh. Dripping. Ooh. Like butter. Let's break into this crab. Really heavy crab as well. Whew. Ooh. Look at this meat. Let me just do a little dip in here so you guys can see how juicy it is. Wow, guys, look at this. Look at this. Beyond delicious. Wow, that sauce at the end made such a big difference with the overall flavor. I can taste the bell peppers, which add a little sweetness to it. The onion definitely adds a little sweetness. I love the flavor of the paprika and the cayenne that gives a little heat at the back. And the meat is so delicate, so sweet. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm gonna wash it down with one of these bubblies. Delicious. Let me try this corn. Look at this. Sweet, salty, spicy, tangy, everything that your heart's desire. So guys, we had a fantastic 2 days. We were in Norfolk. We went to the Navy Yard and it was the most perfect day for fishing, but unfortunately we didn't get any fish, which is fine. You know, we had such a fantastic time spending together, my husband and I, and came home and decided, why not? Like, let me go do a little bit of crabbing. So that's what I did today. Got these crabs. They're absolutely delicious. Look at them. Look at it. Oh, the most delicious crabs. I hope that you try this recipe. But yeah, over the 2 days, lots of surprises and beautiful scenery, and everything was just absolute perfection, regardless of not catching any fishes. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you so much for all of the love and support. I'm gonna continue to eat these crabs, dip some of this bread in this butter sauce. Wow. My husband's food is almost done. I just have to make the steaks for him. I'm gonna enjoy this. He'll enjoy his mashed potato and steaks. Guys, and until next time, I hope to see you on the water. This is your girl, the Salty Sultana. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the love and support. And until next time, we'll see you. Guess where? On the water, hopefully catching crabs. Bye, guys. Wow.